Hey guys, Qualification here. We're right where we were last time. Picking up again. Hopefully we'll be able to get to the meat of the game, get through all the, little all the little cutscenes and,
Am I right?
Is anyone who to be the fourth movie of party so early? Arena or Gwen doesn't need to be so much.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade duties, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course.
Voluntary.
And I would never
Right.
force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Yeah, this is one of those choices in the game where it doesn't matter what you say, you're going to have to do it. So you can say no as many times as you want. He'll just keep refusing, so I'm just gonna skip that. Try to get to the game.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization.
Pretty sure you said that no matter
You
what
can
you
start
choose.
on your team. You'll begin training
Yeah,
immediately.
after you say yes
Mr.
whenever.
Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network
Money and resource grid.
that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities.
Alright, let's try that.
Take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned.
You think they'd be giant circles instead of a bunch of hexagons that in the hexagons around them.
Comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
This looks incredibly efficient, but how it works,
So for
it
this
shouldn't
first
work like this.
exercise, you'll be heading here to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe.
Because some segments that are right next to it don't get covered, and some that are. I think there was one that covered 2 segments away from where you installed it.
We should be there in no time.
At least one.
I'll leave the details on the data probe.
Okay, it leaves the space like right next to it untouched.
Of course, Mr.
Because there's another probe right nearby.
All right, you two.
Which
Shall we?
I'm glad there's more probes. Means more stuff to install.
Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
It shouldn't work like this. Doesn't make much sense. A new frontier.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on.
Okay. Well,
Are we even sure the East Gate will be open?
Hello?
Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
okay, I'm back. Suggest that it was you and Elmer. Let's try to be humble.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour pro baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we? Hey!
I'm not saying for any particular reason. Just because. Let her go. Damn. Oh, it's raining. Not. Get back. Get back. I think it was bright and sunny the last time I was here.
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless...
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one Simius standing over 3 or 4 Siniculan corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Yeah, the whole
Let me
process
check the
is
Blade
weird.
report database. If there's a tyrant this close,
I understand
to the city,
stronger, but
someone must have
whatever.
run across it.
Uh,
Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or had come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy.
cool.
I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
I'll be sure to fix that.
They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid. Whoa, whoa, whoa there, rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
We should probably explain. Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field.
Yeah, there's a few really nasty ones out there.
As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in.
Power
Same
levels
goes
only
for everyone
9,000.
in ULA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough.
Good teamwork.
But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Yeah, we haven't fought much as a team yet. Come on, Olsen. Come on, come on. For what?
Watch out! This one's a bit leery. No need to get too close. Attack the target inside.
Shadow strike! Hit him again!
I feel sharper than ever. Chrome armor.
Appreciate it.
Just what I need. They staggered me.
Upper hand! Slide nice! Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out. Starting the trick.
Shadow strike!
Chrome armor.
Appreciate it.
Fire!
Hit him again for me!
Switch edge.
Upper hand!
Got it. Now take the shot and top.
Shadow strike!
I'm really rusty with that. How quick that goes.
Chrome armor. They staggered me.
Upper hand!
Starting the trick. Get close
Slide
in.
nice! Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out.
Fire carnival!
And it is down.
We are awesome!
You can say that again.
You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up.
Then we'll rock them. Rock them like
This
we did
beam of light
everybody else.
indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Does that just go up into the stratosphere? Or what's the last one? I probably don't know.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try. Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
Yeah, it doesn't do this for any other probe sites that you personally install.
And installation complete.
You can just literally
We are
sneak.
now online
You can
with
literally
a
dash
solid
in,
connection to the frontier nav.
and then dash back out.
Excellent. See?
Useful
At the end of
tactic
the
in
day,
tougher
there's really
areas.
not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Yeah, no point in doing any others.
I can feel the power!
I think even my cooking got better.
I have no idea what stability does. If anyone knows, I'd appreciate if you could tell me. Oh, those are cool things.
Oh,
happening?
they've seen us.
Right into this guy.
Appreciate it.
Now, melee attack.
I've been waiting to lash out!
Wild stab. Close in.
I've been waiting to lash out! That did the trick! Now close it now!
My turn.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range
Do I look like I'm slowing down? Flame grenade! Chrome armor! This is bad! I need healing!
I should heal up first. Shadow strike. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out! That did the trick! Now close it and pick up! Sorry, but it was you or us.
Hope I didn't get in the way. Oh,
What's
what?
happening?
They've seen us.
They're off guard. Stagger them with
Stagger them!
Shadow Slide! Topple them! Close in!
I've been waiting to lash out!
Oops. Seriously, twice in a row?
Chrome armor!
Appreciate it.
Flame grenade! This is bad! I need
I
healing!
should heal up first.
Just what I need. That did the trick! Now close in and get up!
My turn. Sliding Slinger. Shadow Strike. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the
I feel
rhythm
sharper
going.
than ever!
Now, melee attacks. Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Chrome armor!
I owe you one.
Assault hammer!
Move in
I
and keep
feel
the rhythm
sharper than
going.
ever! Flame grenade! Sorry, but it was you or us.
We got him. Let's move.
I can feel the power!
What was it? Players. That was on the road.
What's
Didn't
happening?
have to be like this.
Cover fire!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I feel sharper than ever!
Oh god. Excellent tech, big guy.
I've got the height advantage! Blast away!
Strength comes from experience. It's true on any front. That put a dent in him.
Infuriate!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I feel sharper than ever!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Chrome armor!
Shadow Strike.
Infuriate! Flesh edge! You never stood a chance.
Let's keep it up!
Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it right here in front of East Gate.